Welcome to Master Duel Arena, where 2 duelists enter, but only one may reign supreme. Each episode, duelists will build decks using Hearthstone's Arena Draft format. 3 cards appear, but only one can be chosen. Duelists will build their decks this way, card by card, until their decks are complete, then play a best 2 out of 3. This is Master Duel Arena. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a treat for you today. For the first time ever in Master Duel Arena, we are going to be drafting Battle Pack. Battle Pack 1, 2, and 3 to be specific. We modified it a little bit to remove some of the specific cards from Battle Pack 3 because Battle Pack 3 actually had a global rule that all monsters were all types and attributes, which means that some cards that would be playable in that format aren't going to be necessarily very good for actual draft. So we took a bunch of those out, and we're just going to be drafting some Battle Pack. We got Hard Leg on. It's going to be a fantastic time.
All right, what are we doing here? Battle Pack draft? Sure. I don't know much about this set, but neither does Cimoooooooo, and that gives me the advantage.
Let's get started. These first few are not fantastic. I think I'm just going to go for Penguin Soldier. It's not the best card, but it's good for, like, setting back tempo. These are all insane. We're probably just going to go pre-mat because it's probably just the universally best of them. Speaking of universally best, we're going to take Mirror Force there. Next up, we've got Lucky Iron Axe, Green Kappa, and Stealth Bird. I like Green Kappa just for dealing with back row. I feel like that actually has a lot of application. Stealth Bird and Iron Axe are fine, but I like having back removal this early on, considering back row can win games sometimes. Here we have 3 not so great ones. Probably just the Sunlight Unicorn here because it's an 1800 normal summon with maybe some upside. The other 2 are Defender is, Defender can just be so bad. And Skull Archfiend of Lightning, there are better bombs in here. We can do better. Next up here, just 2 Vanillas and Mysterious Guard. I think I like just like, we were already playing stuff to like set back on tempo. I think we can do better than our vanilla beaters here. So let's go for that. Speaking of which, there's Doom Cal, which is infinitely better than just a 1900 vanilla. Street Patrol is okay if we have Fiends, and Deep Sweeper has the utility of going after back row, even though it is a bit weaker. I'm gonna go for the Doom Caliber though. I think it's a little bit better. These 3 probably all suck. I think here I probably just like the Falcos. The other 2 could be good, but like I don't really know what the rest of our deck is looking like yet. If we had some like other payoffs, I might consider the other ones, but I'm just going to go for the Falcos. I just like the body. Next up, we get to pick some stuff from the extra deck, and this is probably just going to be Gem Knight Pearl. How many 4s and 3s? We have 3 4s and 2 3s. Yeah, so we'll just go Pearl here, just because it's big. Giga Brilliant's fine. And then here, probably just the Ignis. We could go for the Tin Archduke, but it needs 3 level 4s, where Ignis only needs 2 level 3s. So we'll do that.
And, you know, Metal Reflect Slime, very good card, very tempting, 3000 defense. But I've decided the only way to beat Cimoooooooo is by being aggressive. We've got to go in as hard and as fast as possible, like my leg, and that means picking monsters that have attack. So Gyroid, you're in. Rocket Pliter. What the heck is this? Can't be destroyed by battle at the end of damage step. Alright, well I mean, that has synergy with the Gyroid I just got, so sure, let's try that. Banish 2 monsters, target 1 attack position, change its attack to 0. When another monster inflicts damage, but this will make it easier to inflict damage. Yeah, you know, this is a pretty strong trap. Let's try this. I like good old battle tricks. Alright, we got Garbage Lord. That's going to cost life points. I don't want to be doing that. An 1800 beater. We got some guy that lets us send a card from our hand to the graveyard. That puts it up to 2100. Yep, bigger attack. Always go for the bigger attack. Oracle of the Sun. This card is destroyed by battle. Send 2, draw 2. I mean, that puts more monsters into the graveyard for Ghosts from the Past, but I also have to... Oh, it's if it's destroyed by battle. I don't want to be destroyed by battle. Let's go to 0 gravity. Let's just do that. Ooh, Alexandrite Dragon, yes. Ooh, Reckless Greed. I am pretty reckless, but also Night Assailant and also Goblindberg. I don't know if there's any rank 4s in here, but again, being aggressive, we've got to put more damage on faster than possible, and Goblindberg helps with that. Alright, well, as tempting as the Egyptian gods are, I don't have, like, any tribute fodder, so I'm gonna go for the Harpy's Feather Duster. That'll wipe out everything. Alright. These are all pretty awful Ixies. This one is the only one that, like, I've got the Goblin Bird, but this takes 3 level 4s, and all it does is draw me a card. If I discard a card, that's, like, awful. What does this do? Detach, it gains. You know what, we'll take the Lava Ignis. We'll see if we can build towards that. I'd rather try to get more 3s than build towards this. Oh, I mean, don't mind if I do. Guess we need a whole bunch of level 3s. Okay, Tin Archduke. That's a little bit better. That's like a Book of Moon. It still takes 3 level 4s, but at least there's a payoff other than drawing a card. I'd rather try to get more 3s than build towards this. Oh, I mean, don't mind if I do. Guess we need a whole bunch of level 3s. Okay, Tin Archduke. That's a little bit better. That's like a Book of Moon. It still takes 3 level 4s, but at least there's a payoff other than drawing a card.
Looks like Mogmol came back around again. Foxfire, Aeronite Parshats. Parshat's weird. The reason I say that is because we're drafting with cards that are way later in Yu-Gi-Oh's history, and where typically Parshath would be nuts. Like, a normal summon Doomcow can crash with a Parshath, right? So, like, it's not like the old days where, like, the 1900 stat line is a lot harder to clear. I think I still like Parshath better than these other two, because I don't really have much to do with these other two cards. So, I guess we go for the Parshath. If Parshath dies, we can always pre-mat it back, and then it just gets really out of hand. So, let's go for that. Next up, so Eye Iron, I think this card is really annoying, if I recall. Once per turn, you can have it gain 400 attack, but it cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. That can get out of hand, and the stats on this are really good. I like that better than Little Wingard, and Superconductor Tyranno is just like a giant guy, which, to be fair, we have Premature Burial, so we can get that into the grave and cheat it out. That'd be pretty good. I think the Eye Iron's pretty good, though. Another Doomcow. I might go for that. Hypnocorn's okay, too, because it's actually back row removal. It has to be our only monster, which I'm not, like, a huge fan of. Dragon Ice is also interesting. You do have to pitch a card to special it, but it is, like, a giant guy. But Doomcow's pretty high value. It's, like, a 19 that also is just going to always take something out. I think all of these are fine. I think I'm going to go for another Doomcow, though. Oh my god, I can't believe we got another pre-mat or Snatch Steal. I think I want to diversify my options. I think I'm going to go Snatch this time instead of pre-mat here. Here we have, I think Rare Metalmorph has to go on a machine exactly. It does. So we're getting some of the old Battle Pack cards here. I think I always think that regular Metalmorph and Rare Metalmorph are like the same. But we have one machine. We technically have the Eye Iron. That's a machine. I wouldn't have expected that, but I guess it makes sense. Junk Forward's like a free guy we can special. And Worm Jetalikips. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that. On flip, when it's destroyed and sent to the grave, you can special summon it in face-up defense. That doesn't seem particularly good. I think I like Junk Forward just a little bit better. It seems to be a bit more of a diverse card. Another Sunlight Unicorn coming around. Otohime is interesting. It can just, like, change a card's battle position. So if Hard Like sits on something in defense, we can summon this, change it to attack, and, like, get over it with another monster. It does require, like, using it with other cards, I think, is the difficult part. And then Granel is, like, okay. On normal, you get to target a face-up monster your opponent controls and have the target's attack. So, like, that's pretty good if there's, like, a large thing on the field. We already have a Sunlight Unicorn, so maybe we just take the Granel just for some, like, diversity. We play... There's an insect that we play in Masochist that does this, and it actually puts in a surprising amount of work. We'll try this. It's also 1600. It's not terrible. Theban Nightmare, I'm pretty sure, is awful. Yeah, that's, like, way too conditional. Berserk Scales is interesting. You target a face-up monster you control. It gains 1,000 attack, but it can't attack your opponent directly. But then it drains by 2k. Then we have Chiron, which is back row removal and a way to convert spells into destruction, which isn't terrible. Berserk Scales is a neat little battle trick, though. You can also give it to, like, your opponent's stuff, which is kind of cool. We only have, like, one card that deals with back row so far, and nothing that deals with face-up back row specifically. Let's take the Chiron. Berserk Scales is whatever. So 3 interesting ones. That Wacky Alchemy is a way to pop stuff, potentially. If a face-up spell card in your opponent's spell and trap card zone is sent to the graveyard, you can target a face-up monster on the field, destroy it. I'm pretty sure this should work just from them activating a spell card. I don't think it has to be like a continuous or like an equip or anything. Covering Fire is not great because it requires you to have 2 monsters, and that, like, cards that require you to have 2 monsters are always pretty iffy. And then double summons, like, I think I'll try that Wacky Alchemy. There's probably enough spells that it's worth playing. Giga Brilliant looks to be the only normal in this entire draft, which is kind of unfortunate. We get an SR pick here, though. What are we going to go for? Kusanagi needs Warriors, which we have 2 of. I think we're just going to go for Zen Maester. We only have one level 2. Yeah, Zen Maester seems fine. I don't think we're going for Big Eye. That was one of the promos, I imagine, from Battle Pack coming up here. But both of these need warriors. I guess Gendiva only needs 2, where Kusanagi needs 3. So I guess we'll take that.
Rush recklessly? That's me, baby. That's all I do. Okay, so we got a girl who can't attack. That's not aggressive enough. We've got a spirit. She's going to come back to my hand and also 0 attack. So we're going to do the covering fire. More battle tricks. Especially battle tricks that I don't think Alex is prepared for. This is interesting. It is a level 4, 1900 defense. And if attacks is just unaffected by all card effects, considering how many battle tricks there are, this might be a good addition. Oh, that takes 2 tributes. Yeah, I'm going for Doom Caliber Knight. That guy's awesome. I ain't doing anything that has to be destroyed. Change the battle position. No, I'm gonna get Infected Male. Sure, we'll try that. Ooh. I'm tempted. This isn't this is a defense position monster. No, I'll just give Alex more cards. I don't want to give Alex more cards. It's a 2000 attacker. Monsters gain 200 during your battle phase only. But it is aggressive. Let's go for it. Alright, so we got a big defense wall. We've got a guy that stacks our deck. Boring. We do need at least one tribute monster, something that can get up to 2400. And this can also, like, increase the attack of other monsters, which is all about being aggressive. Ooh, Horn of the Unicorn is tempting. 700 is a lot. The Tricky's nice. I can discard a card. Granted, I don't have a whole lot that does stuff in the graveyard. Swords of Concealing Light is also tempting. I mean, if I can't be aggressive, making sure that Cimoooooooo also can't be aggressive is a pretty good tactic. But I think we need more high attacks. We need more special summons. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Tricky. Ooh, a bunch of level 5s and level 3s. Well, I did just get that Tricky. We get Tyrus, or we could get Adreus. Sure, we'll go for Adreus. I still haven't gotten, like, hardly any level 3s. We've got far more level 4s, so I'll go for the Zen Meister. And Diamond Direwolf, sure, why not?
These are all fantastic. Assailant's removal, Duality's card filtering, and then Fairy Lily's just, like, giant. I think I'd probably go for the Assailant here. Just for the removal. Duality's really good, but we need to make sure we have enough removal to cover. So, well, I guess we're going to be getting enough removal because there's Raigeki. We 100% take that. I don't even think there's a choice there. Here, this is interesting. Concealing Light's pretty good. It's like a neat little removal card. Leotor can just get big. It's 2k if it battles anything that's a non-normal monster, which is a lot of things. And then Stega Cyber, I think, is a neat card if I remember. During damage calc, if your opponent's monster attacks while it's in your grave, pay 1,000, special this. If you do, you take no battle damage, banish this card when it leaves the field. It's not very big. So do I want to go for the Leotor for the body, or do I want the swords for some interaction? We already have 13 monsters, and we're like not even halfway through the draft. I'm going to go swords. I like the diversity in cards. Speaking of diversity in cards, probably Ego Boost here. Earthquake's okay, but Ego Boost is pretty good. Yeah, I like Ego Boost. It's a little battle trick. All 3 of these are pretty awful. Impachi is just a 2100 defender. We're probably never summoning Buster Blader. And Sky Star Ray can attack directly and then just banish itself. That's awful. I think I'd go for the Charcoal Impachi here, as awful as that is. At least it's a wall. 2100's like nothing to scoff at. We can tribute for like Parshath or something. Yeah, we'll take it. Speaking of Parshath, there's another one. Riroku Field is interesting, but it's a bit conditional. The spell has to target exactly one monster for it to be good, and I think that's a bit too situational. I think I'm going to go Insect Knight, actually. We already have 1 Parshath. I don't want 2. Next up, Infernal Gainer. Do we have Fiends? We actually do have 3 Fiend monsters. What are our Fiends? It is probably Green... No, that's a Warrior. Oh, Doomcal's the Fiend. Well, the problem is Infernal Gainer doesn't work with Doomcal, so that's unfortunate. Noisy Gnat's pretty bad. I think I'm going to go Tiki Soul here. Soul's kind of neat because it's like a little wall. It's also a way for us to summon like more than 1 monster in a turn, and it's level 4, so we could potentially overlay with it. So I like that. Normal summon it without tributing, but its original attack becomes 18. If it attacks, negate all card effects that activate an opponent's graveyard until the end of the damage step. We can normal this as an 18. I think that's probably fine. Yeah, we'll take that. 3 more for the extra here. Still not going to go for the Gotchi, so it's probably going to be Leviair or Leviathan. I don't think there's a ton of banishing going on in this, so I think we probably just go for Leviathan Dragon just for the bigger thing. There's Giga Brilliant. And then this is probably going to be just another Laval Ignis because the other two are really hard to summon. Holy shit.
Blade Knight? Ooh, but Breaker. We do need some spell trap removal. And this is spell trap removal. Yeah, let's go for that. Special summon. I mean, I guess we do need some tributes and we do need some level 5s for that Adreus. So let's try this out. Ooh, Caius the Shadow Monarch. Pretty nice, pretty nice. That doesn't seem to do much of anything. Sergeant Electro, this is like a Duel Links card, right? Target one set card, it can't be activated. Nah, we're gonna be aggressive. We gotta be the Monarch. Back to square one? Hell yeah, I love that card. Yeah, going for back to square one. Ooh, we do need some level 3s. This gets us back a card so we can be more aggressive. Target one of level 5 or lower, your opponent controls, destroy all monsters with a different level than it. Let me look here. We've got a lot of monsters, not a lot of traps. This can destroy multiple cards. I can't imagine that Cimo will ever be up on advantage. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the Ducker. Let's be a Mother Ducker. Berserk Gorilla! Do I dare? It's the most aggressive thing here, although this level 8 is pretty cool too. But it requires Cimo to have monsters on the field. This can just destroy defense position monsters, which is good if Cimo's trying to go on the back foot. No, we're going Berserk Gorilla. Ooh, the Calculator. That requires a bunch of high-level monsters to be great. This thing is, like, impossible to use. When your opponent declares a direct attack while this is in the graveyard, you could special summon this in defense, but banish it when it leaves the field. Only 1,500 defense. That assumes I'm being attacked directly, and I'd have to get it in the graveyard, and I don't want to do that. Sinister Serpent, yeah, let's go for the Calculator. We'll just calculate some stuff up. Level Eater. No, zombies. We're going for Night Assailant. We're gonna be an assassin. Got more level 4s, but these require warriors specifically, and though I have the heart of the warrior, I don't have many in my deck. Let's just take the Gotchi. And Leviair? Sure. Why not? Oh, another? Well, I mean, there's no point in not taking it at this point. This one is 2 level 4s. I don't even know what it does, but I can more likely make it.
This is... wow, this is going to be tough. So between Ryza and Jinzo, I haven't seen a ton of traps yet. I've seen more spells than traps, but that doesn't mean that Hardlight isn't getting a ton of traps. Ryza is a menace, though. God, Jinzo's so good. I think Ryza being versatile because it's also like removal for monsters, I think it's just barely going to edge out Jinzo. So let's take that. I think I have to go for the second Mirror Force, unfortunately, as much as I would like more dualities. Here, I think Grave Squirmer's pretty good. There's OG Metal Morph. How many monsters are we at? 17? OG Metal Morph's pretty strong. It is a battle trick. Grave Squirmer's removal, but it has to be killed by battle, which I'm not like super fond of. And we're already at 17 monsters. So let's actually go for the Metal Morph here. Butterfly Yoke. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target it, change it to defense position. If you do, equip this card to that monster. And once per turn, you can change the equipped monster's battle position. That's kind of neat. I think I like that more than an Insect Knight. We already have a fairly high number of monsters, and we're probably going to get some more before this draft ends. Let's take the Butterfly Yoke. Let's try to diversify some of our cards here. Vampire Lord is very iffy. There's plenty of things that can hit over Vampire Lord. Sinister Seeds. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle in which you took damage, and it was in face-up attack position at the start of the damage step, special summon a seed token for every 500 points of damage. I feel like that is extremely conditional. Not super unlikely because we are drafting. I guess Vampire Lord is still kind of annoying to deal with, but I already have 2 tribute monsters. I don't know if I want 3, but I really don't want Destiny Hero Defender. Defender just drawing our opponent tons of cards is really bad. I do have some special summons. Maybe the Vampire Lord's okay. Defender's really good if we can just like tribute it for something and then just draw. Because then we could like summon another 4 and make a rank 4 before they get the draw. Let's take the Defender. Screw it. Let's give it a shot. Toon Gemini Elf's okay. Bashing Shield, equip only to a normal summon set monster, which is basically everything. Gains 1,000 attack. You take no battle damage from attacks involving it. That's not bad. It's not great, though. Changing Destiny is not particularly good. Toon Gemini Elf can get really out of hand, but the problem is, like, drawing this mid to late game is really, really bad. I have a love-hate relationship with not Bashing Shield. I have a love-hate relationship with equip spells. I feel like more often than not, they end up being so bad. I guess changing Destiny is... But if we do need to have a monster survive, it gets the job done, especially since we get to put it to defense. That could be relevant with like Parshath with piercing and such. If we're trying to stick a tribute. We'll go Changing Destiny. Doesn't feel great. Fiend Sanctuary is neat because we could just use that for a free tribute. I don't like Hades. We already have a bunch of tributes. Or just another Chiron. We do have like plenty of things that special summon. So maybe just taking another big monster that has a upside is okay. Yeah, let's take Chiron. Ooh, Drillroid's probably the pick here. Drillroid seems really good. Yeah, let's take Drillroid. And a UR pick for the extra deck. I don't think we have many level 5s. We don't. Probably Marrowgeist. Cowboy's not bad either, though. Cowboy's pretty good. Yeah, let's take the Cowboy. Screw it. Here, we'll probably take Grenosaurus because we don't have anything else. And then here, could take another Pearl. Sky Pegasus is so bad. We already have one Pearl. We're going to summon another one. We'll take the Sky Pegasus for some diversity.
All right, so we got a big double tribute. We've got... That's going to gain more attack, but only if Cimo has monsters. This is a good utility monster, but it's not aggressive. We're taking the Megalodon. A hero emerges. That's a great way to get some stuff out of our hand, potentially, if we ever get bricked up on stuff. Yeah, this is defensive. This requires me... Target one monster, add up the total attack of all of the face-up attack position monsters you control. That monster gains that attack, but can't inflict battle damage. No, I need to inflict battle damage. A hero's gonna be emergent. Wind Up Warrior is pretty neat because it's a level 4, but it can increase its level by 1, so that allows us to get into that rank 5 that we have. Yeah, let's try it. Ooh, Chainsaw Insect. Big attack monster, but Cimo gets to draw a card. I don't want to give him any cards. I do have Tribute to the Doomed. That does put more monsters into the graveyard. And it destroys something. We do need some more spells and some more removal, so let's try that. Pot of Duality. Ooh, I did not know Skill Drain was in this. That changes a lot. I would have gotten the Chainsaw Insect if I knew I could have gotten the Skill Drain. Pot of Duality is also pretty good because we don't have any, like, special summons, hardly. Yeah, fuck it, I'm taking the Skill Drain. That's a build around. That changes everything. Ooh, Ferret Flames, the fire! The fire and the Soul Exchange. Is this, no, we don't want that. We're gonna Soul Exchange. We got some Tribute monsters. And we're gonna get even more Tribute monsters, baby. Buster Blader. The dragons will attack! Fairy Cheer Girl requires fairies. We'll take the Pegasus. We've got more level 4s. 2 Giga Brilliant? Sure, why not? Breakthrough skill? Yes, very powerful. Alright, well this is a defensive card, but Goku's going Super Saiyan on it, and I like to believe that this has the power to win me the game, that I'm going to be able to go one step beyond. So let's try this out. This gains attack when it attacks, puts it above 2,000, but it loses attack when it gets attacked, so it's still aggressive. We're being aggressive. Ooh, I could get a second Caius, but again, we're pretty high on monsters. We've already got 20. Book of Eclipse, again, if I can't be aggressive, make it so Cimo can't either. Flip all his monsters face down. A Noisy Gnat. A Shattered Axe. During each of your standby phases, it lose 500 when the target is destroyed. Yeah, let's go for that. We need some more traps. No, now that we've got the skill drain, definitely taking the Chainsaw Insect. 2,400. Magic Drain, pretty good. We could stop the spell cards. I don't know how many power spells are really in here. And this requires me to discard a spell. Granted, I've got some decent amount of spells. And it's either that or a pathetic little flower or some... What does this do? If it's destroyed by battle, the monster that destroyed it becomes 0. Banish it, target 1 set spell trap. It cannot be activated this turn. Actually, that's not half bad, but it has to be destroyed by battle, and we're being aggressive, darn it! I've got to remember. Mahavalo, if I'd gotten some more. We're going to take that Book of Moon. More extra deck cards that I can't make. Sure, we'll take that. Do I dare get a second one? We'll get, no, we're getting Utopia. Ooh. Okay, so this can stop graveyard stuff. This can shuffle some cards. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, it's done. I thought there would be so much more. Alright, well, I decided to go in very aggressive, and I am now having my doubts. We'll see how this goes. I'll build it up, and, you know, one way or another, something's funny is going to happen.
I wanted to auto-pick Lila, but Golden Apples is actually kind of crazy. It's like we take a metric shit ton of damage, and then we gain it all back, and then we just get to summon a giant token. That's not bad, but Lila's also just crazy, especially because we have, like, pre-mat and stuff, too. Could possibly set up for some combos. It's also just back row removal, which is pretty good. Yeah, Golden Apples is just, like, a Gores. Yeah, let's try something new. Let's try the Golden Apples. I cannot believe I just got a second Ryza. That's actually insane. We're taking it. I mean, that's not even a question. Here's an interesting one. Thrasher's cool. It's a special summon for our tributes. It is a level 4 for our rank 4s. Blade Knight can deal with flips, but Blade Knight's stats aren't great. An autonomous action unit is, like, pretty neat for stealing stuff out of the opponent's grave. I think I like Thrasher here the most. Wall of Illusion's pretty good. One of the things I don't like about Magical Arm Shield is that you need to control a monster for it, which is kind of annoying. But it is like a very funny sort of removal card. I kind of like Wall of Illusion a little bit better, though. I feel like Magical Arm Shield, like, too much has to go right. Let's take the Wall. Demock's kind of crazy, but it is post-errata Demock, so it's not as good as it usually is. Demock's pretty crazy if we can summon it, but then that would be a 4th tribute summon we're committing to. We do have a lot of things that special summon, though. Like, we've got some big walls. We have Tiki Soul. We have, like, Thrasher. We have Junk Forward. Yeah, let's take the Demock. Let's have some fun. Reasoning with Demock would be hilarious. That would be pretty sick, but I think it's probably Lance. Lance is just way too good of a card, I think. We're also playing a lot of monsters, so Reasoning, especially considering we have 13 level 4s, I think it's pretty likely we're going to miss on this, so I think we just take Lance because it's safe. Inspiration is just reinforcements for 700. Wind-Up Warrior only juices itself up for 1 turn. Yeah, I think I'd just take the Inspiration here. This is our last pick. Exiled Asura and Adhesive Explosive. Probably go for the Exile, to be honest. Asura Priest is okay. Obviously, Scapegoat is in here, but, like, I kind of just like the guaranteed removal. Adhesive Explosive is also removal, but it's, like, very slow. Yeah, I'll just take the Exiled Force. Then we get a few last picks here. I guess we'll go for Illuminite for variety. I get another UR pick, which is kind of crazy. Utopia goes pretty hard in sealed. As much as I like Daigusto Emerald, yeah, Utopia having 25 is, like, really relevant, too. But, man, if we can protect Daigusto Emerald and just get multiple draws off of it, the game just feels over. But so many things can run this over, which I'm not a fan of. We also do already have big things. Like, we don't need to make Utopia, but Utopia can, like, stop attacks, which is kind of relevant. Let's go for the Daigusto Emerald. Oh, I guess we could have had both if we had a bit of foresight here. We only have 1 level 5. I say foresight. There's no way I could have predicted. These were going to be the next 3. I guess we take Marrowgeist. As much as I want to take Emerald again, I don't think we're going to summon 2. And we'll take Marrowgeist. Okay, so that's it for the pool, and this is interesting. Battle Pack definitely is a lot different than a lot of the drafts that we've done before. So let's see if it's good enough. All right, Hardleg, here we are. First time doing Battle Pack draft. How do you feel about your draft, buddy?
Not great. I went in and I was like,
Same.
I had like a very excited, like, I'm going to go for this strat and I'm going to go in hard on it. And I'm not sure if it'll pay off or not.
Yeah, so the problem was with Battle Pack, a lot of people looked at Battle Pack and they're like, oh yeah, this was like a great draft set. And like, sure, it was, but like, it's still Yu-Gi-Oh! At the end of the day, so I feel like we're pretty limited in like what drafting capabilities we have. So, this will be interesting. I'm curious to see what your deck looks like by the end of this. So, you're going first, buddy. You're making the first play. I want that extra. You're just passing?
I choose not. You go right ahead, Simo.
So that's sus. Like, why would you just not do anything? I know Gores and like all of, like your typical stuff is in here. This is kind of just like Edison with like more garbage cards in it, to be honest.
I'm cooking something up. You wait and see.
I bet you're cooking. Either that or you're just 5,000 IQ mind gaming me right now. What if I just don't do anything? That seems like a good play.
Oh,
what if I just pass it back to you? What then, huh? What then?
Well, you're just gonna copy me? Can't think of an original play? I see how it is.
I could. Maybe the cards in my hand are so bad that I don't like any of the options that I have. You know what? I'm gonna at least do something here, okay? I'm gonna at least set one. I'll at least give you something to worry about.
Okay. Let's see if this changes up the calculus at all. Draw me Card of Fate.
Yeah, what now, huh? Thrilling gameplay we got to start.
I'll pass it back.
I knew it! You're gonna pass again! Okay. Sure, you have to have something. You have to. It's Tragger Gores. Like, there's no I guess it could be Fader, but are you really gonna, like, Fader? I'm trying to see if I have, like, anything out of all the bad extra deck cards that we drafted. I'm like, is there anything?
I'm sure you could do something.
I could, but you know what? I might have a play.
Out.
You know what? Here. I'm gonna throw one down. Go ahead.
Okay. Throwing down a face down. I see how it is. All right. Let's see what we got.
Just
here.
like Jaden intended.
Gotcha. Face up card. Ooh, you're a clever duck indeed. All right. You know what?
You're gonna have to make a play here.
I'm gonna
You've got
run
7
out something.
cards.
Go
The
wind up warrior.
Okay.
And I'll wind it up, baby. I'm activating that effect.
Goes to 18. Sure. It's fine.
Yeah. And we'll just go in for 1800. Let's see what this face down you're rocking is.
I was trying to cook something up here, but unfortunately you actually committed a card to the field. So it is Penguin Soldier.
Ah, I see.
Which is actually very inconvenient because now you can wind him up again next turn. So I'm kind of upset about that.
All according to Kaikaku.
You're gonna have to play a card. You're at 7 again.
I am. I'll go ahead and set Imperm for you.
Perfect. I'm sure Imperm was legal in Battle Pack.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I'm pretty sure. If I recall, I mean, that was like Teddy Roosevelt's favorite card.
Okay, so you've got Wind Up Warrior now. That's...
You would have very
really
limited
annoying,
knowledge.
actually.
That's what I like about this format, though. If nothing else, it's like, neither of us know what to expect. Could be fucking anything.
We don't even know what to expect either, because it's like, how do I play around anything when I don't even know what's in the set? You know what? Is Wind Up Warriors just till like the end of the turn?
Yes.
Right? Yeah, it's until the end phase. You know what? I'm gonna throw another one down. I'll throw it over.
Oh, okay.
This is some of the most boring Yu-Gi-Oh we've ever played.
No, this is the most tense Yu-Gi-Oh we've ever played. Trust me on this one. Okay. I have so many. The problem is I have so many options, but you haven't committed anything.
Just an embarrassment of riches over there, huh? I wouldn't say that when you have Wind Up Warrior in your hand.
Yeah, you know what? Go Wind Up Warrior. We're winding him up again.
Wind him up. Wind him up. Wind him up. That's fine.
There we go. 1800 and... Go to Battle Phase.
Sure.
Just hit in for 18.
I'll take the first blood here. That's fine.
Yes! And then I'll throw down a face down. Your move.
Now he's committing his back row. Okay.
Just a little bit. I want to keep it equal to you, just in case you got Heavy Storm over there.
Ooh, that's fair. That's fair. I believe that is in this set. Yeah. Let's run out a really bad card. Winged Sage Falco.
When this card destroys an attack position monster, you can place it on top of their deck.
Not particularly good running into this Wind-Up Warrior.
You just want to give me the Wind-Up Warrior back?
You could, if you could let the attack go through, maybe.
Oh yeah, I'm letting this go all the time.
Okay, thank God that's not a mandatory effect. Otherwise, this card would be worse than it already is. Okay, I will just pass this.
Are you that afraid of the Wind-Up Warrior?
I am, actually. 1800's kind of big in this format.
Okay. Let's draw this. All right, all right.
You and I both have a lot of cards. This is scary.
Yep. And I'm gonna set one.
Okay.
See what you got.
I got some moves. I got some moves.
I mean,
perfect.
You're setting
it's
up
all
for a
coming
tribute.
together. It's all coming together. I think I actually have something. Oh no, this does not do what I want it to do. Okay, that card sucks. Never mind. There are several defenders in this set.
Oh, yeah.
So the question is, do I think I'm going to be able to connect?
Destiny Hero Defenders there. You just showed Penguin Soldier.
Yeah, there's some good flip effects. There's some just walls. There's like some really bad walls in here as well.
Quite a few 1800 defenders in general. Go, 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 Golem.
I'm gonna try to get in here a little bit. Let's run out this Insect Knight. His battle prowess is unmatched.
You got there before me.
Please get over the 18. Please get over the 18. Don't be a 2K. Don't be a 2K.
Not even close.
It's the Ducker!
Quack, quack, quack. I'm getting it back, baby. You can't stop me.
You're winding up. You can't stop. He's winding. This is the third time he's going to wind up. Okay.
Wind it up. And
all right, and then I'll pass. I'll pass.
All right, all right.
If you're using Ducker to get back that wind-up warrior, maybe your hand really is bad.
That's just what I want you to think.
That's fair. That's very fair. I could be getting mind gamed here 100%.
All right, time to send out Goblinberg.
Oh, he's committing.
He's sailing the Goblantic, baby. Let's, oh, I just realized this is when it's normal summon.
For the wind-up warrior. Oh, no, it's not.
the
That's
wind-up
something else.
warrior. It's
Okay.
something else. You'll see. You'll see. Don't count your chickens before they're chickens.
Are you going to wind them up?
No. No, I'm not actually.
Ooh, are you going to actually create the overlay network then?
I will reach into the overlay network and pull out the most powerful creature. Number 39, Hope! Don't tell me it's a girl's name.
Utopia's pretty good.
He is.
That is fine.
2,500 is nothing to sniff at.
Nope.
You could try
And its
sniffing.
effect is actually very relevant in this draft.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, battle-related effects and stuff.
I'm gonna think on this, actually. This seems like a good opportunity to do this. I'm going to activate Changing Destiny.
Ooh. Change it to defense position. It cannot change. And then either gain attack or I take it to... Oh, I see, I see. I'll take the damage.
Okay.
Oh, you take the damage.
I take the damage,
Okay.
yes. You gain... It is a very poorly worded card
Gotcha.
on top of it.
They tried so hard, they're like, parentheses, the activator, the opponent of this card's... Okay, that's a little confusing.
It is very confusing. But it makes more sense, right? You want to at least have, like, some negative downside.
Yeah, we're fine with this. You can't even attack over it.
Let's see what we draw.
I was like, I can negate the attack. I don't even have to negate the attack. The battle prowess doesn't mean anything against the Utopia.
I'm going to activate Tiki Soul.
Ah, I see, I see.
So bring him out to the field.
Go for it.
And I do have something that can deal with this Utopia. Behold, my Ryza!
Putting it on top of my deck. I see how it is.
On top of your extra deck specifically.
Yeah.
So you better not shuffle. You better not shuffle.
Oh, I don't have to worry about that.
All right, this is lethal, so see what you got.
Well, I have an option. It's not a very good option.
You hadn't used anything up until this point, so I don't think you have Mirror Force.
Let me think. Okay, so I lose if I don't do anything.
Which is my preferred outcome, just for the record.
Yeah, if I do this, there's 2/5 chance that I survive. If I do that...
2/5 chance?
Yeah. If I do this, you get a whole bunch of advantage, and I probably lose anyway.
Excellent. That sounds like the fun option, to be fair.
Fuck it. We're going on the 2/5, baby.
Oh my god,
A
the
hero
2/5.
emerges.
I have to select a card. It literally gives me a window to pick a card out of your hand. That's so funny. I will apparently choose my own destiny here.
That is not
Yes!
a monster.
Yes!
All right. Well,
Alrighty,
plan B.
Oh my god. Well, to be fair, that's actually pretty good for you. Like, because now you can get over my guys, but I am going to get to draw like a million cards, so.
I was like, in this slow-ass format, letting you draw a whole bunch is not great.
All right, I assume we resolve Book of Eclipse here.
Yep.
And now the problem is I have to discard because I have too many cards in my hand. I think I'm going to get rid of... Shit, all these are, like, decent. I'm going to get rid of... that may give you some intel as to what's in my hand. I'm going to get rid of Junk Forward. I don't think we're going to use that.
We're junking backwards, baby. Okay, so we're going to normal summon Breaker.
That's a very strong card. Yep.
Yep, and we're just going to use that dang old effect. I am frightened of whatever this is.
It's pretty good because I cannot use it until you attack me, so...
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
I do not get to protect my Ryza, unfortunately. That was the goal.
All right, and then we're going to do something that's, a little tricky.
Cybernetic Magician. Okay. Okay, not bad.
And we'll go in here. Let's see, what am I worried about? Well, Ryza we don't want you to keep. Get rid of that. And I don't want that battle prowess up here.
No, his battle prowess. How could you have done this?
I've matched it.
You've matched it.
Pray
How
I
could
don't
you?
unmatch it.
All right, we're all in here now.
Yep, I figure why not.
So there was no Gores or Trag or anything
No.
all along. All right. To be fair, though, they are in the set, so I do have to respect them to some degree. So what can we do here? I can check the Breaker with Falcos, but I still have to deal with the Tricky. I've got some plays. You will see them in due time. Let's try for this. I'm going to run out Chiron the Mage.
Ah, I see, I see.
He's not bad for spell and trap removal. He's okay. We'll get rid of this concealing light. I don't think we'll need this. I'm gonna go after this back row.
Sure, why not?
Ghost from the past.
Yeah, we're just gonna get some past out of here.
Goes to 0 until the end of the turn. Okay. That's a cute little battle trick, though.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want to commit that early when I didn't have any monsters in the graveyard.
Understandably. Now we probably just make our overlay network.
Oh, fuck.
Seems like the right move to me. I think I like this guy. Let's do that. Behold, the Zen Meister!
Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha!
You're not the only one with wind-ups, hard leg. All right, let's go to battle.
You're not even winding him up!
I'm not gonna wind him up. We don't need to wind him up. Let's just get over this breaker.
Okay. Goodbye,
Leave your little tricky on the field.
Yeah, he's not as tricky as I thought.
And I'll play around your blasting fuse. I'll pass.
He's got those points.
I don't even know if that's in here, but I wouldn't be surprised.
That does not help me in this situation. Yep. It's one of those days.
Okay. Happy to see it. I don't think I can capitalize. Well, actually, until that happened. Maybe I can capitalize on it.
You have nothing but monsters in hand. You should be able to capitalize a little bit.
Yeah, Doom Caliber Knight's pretty good. Just try to make your life even more difficult.
True.
Get it with the Zen Maester. We'll hit with Doom Cal. And we'll just pass there. Put the screws on you.
All right. Let's see what we got.
Gonna need some heart of the cards here.
Interesting. So I've got a card. The problem is it's really old and it doesn't have problem-solving card text, and I don't know if it activates or not. So I guess we're gonna find out together. Go Black Velocity. He gains 400
I'm pretty
attack.
sure this is gonna activate.
I mean, either way, it'll get rid of the Doom Caliber Knight.
I was gonna say, one way or another. It's just if I'm gonna take 300 damage or not.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Oh, really?
Haha! One of those continuous effects that activates
It is a
but doesn't
continuous
activate.
effect. Okay, I guess we found out the hard way then. That's fine.
The hard leg
Okay.
way. I'm glad we could do
Okay.
this stuff for science, you know?
That's the episode I did with Jesse. I think we learned 5 new things about Edison and how things resolve. It was very fascinating, actually. So you go down to 14 if I attack you, which means that if I attack you with this Zen Maester, you go down to 16. Oh, no, you take 11, so you'd go down to 14. So I just need one slightly large individual to get over you here.
Or a way to get
so let's bring out Eye Iron.
I'm done in by Australia again! Why does this keep happening to me? Alright. So you got the first one. It's best of 3, right?
It's best of 3.
Okay,
it's best
okay,
of 3.
I got plans.
You got time.
You
got time.
I think I've learned a lot from that first run.
I have too. I've learned that this draft is an absolute disaster. You've got some bad cards. So do I. But
the thing is, I had some cool combos that would have done some stuff to get some removal, but you have to have cards to remove in order for that to work.
What a conundrum. All right, so we're going to go for Eye Iron. And thankfully, I'm not attacking this turn, so I can just make it get its 400 attack boost for free. So that's cool.
Just a 2,000 defense wall in attack.
I don't think Heavy Storm exists, so I'm just going to set 3 and hope that you don't have it. Go ahead.
I have the potential to do something really funny here. That ain't it.
Better be careful. Australia's coming back, hard leg.
Every
Full
time.
force.
Son of a bitch. I'll set this, and I'll set a card of my own.
Okay.
In fact,
Fair.
I'll set... I don't need 2 cards. 1 card's fine.
Okay. Now, what did I see? All I saw of you that you set, I believe, was like the Ducker.
This ain't Ducker.
I didn't really... Yeah, I didn't get... I mean, unless you're going to Ducker for no value. That seems awful.
It's possible I just like ducks, you know.
I don't think I saw any other defenders out of you last game.
I just realized this thing never loses the 400 attack it gains.
That is very observant of you. That's why this card is actually probably pretty cracked. I could just not attack you and just keep making it bigger, but we're not, we don't fear anything. Australia, get in.
You should fear the night. Get out of here, Australia. I've had enough of you. With your little symbols waking me up in the morning. Look at him. He's trying to be a wind-up. He's got the little key.
He's like a wannabe wind-up. Yeah, that's true.
He's like, I can just activate this every turn. I don't know what you losers are doing.
I just pass. All right, go ahead.
All right. It's time for me to take off my weighted clothes and reveal my true power level.
All right, Goku.
Behold, the power of Alexandrite Dragon.
That's huge.
The Tsar's lost jewels cannot be withheld.
Look what Iron has to do to even match a fraction of his power. That's fine.
2,000. Okay, you're 1/4.
But Hardleg, you have tasted the apple of the Garden of Eden. Behold the golden apples. Now I will show you true power.
Huh. That is unfortunate. You know, I don't really like that. Too bad it's doomed. Get out of here. There's only enough room in this for one 2,000 attacked monster.
I actually think I'm gonna lance this because I don't think you have a good way to answer this.
Fair enough. You know, at least my 2 for 2 or 2 for 1 turned into a. Oh wait, it's still 2 for 1.
2 for 1. you turn a 2 for 1 into a 2 for 1.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
What are you gonna do? We'll crash?
I might activate this metal morph.
He's morphing. It's a morphin' time.
I never thought in my Yu-Gi-Oh career I would be metal morphing the Malice token that was summoned off of the golden apples, but here we are.
Is that some kind of innuendo? It's like, you know, over the weekend I was metal morphing the Malice token, if you know what I mean. Ouch. My most of me.
Big damage, big damage. I think I'm just going to pass. I don't know if you can out this token, to be honest. You know what? I'll set one. I'm not afraid. Go ahead.
I'm not afraid. All right. That's unfortunate.
What's wrong, Hardleg? Are you scared of the token?
I ain't scared of nothing. I'm just tired. You know, you got me early in the morning.
Well, unfortunately, I can't really capitalize a lot here, so we're just going to be hitting you for 23.
That's more than the Alexandrite Dragon.
That is true. That is true.
Ah, come on. Give me something I can work with.
The Tsar's lost jewel.
Hey, you don't make fun of the Tsar's lost jewels, all right? They're powerful. All right. Now, I am the Berserk Gorilla.
This is going to have to be a big-ass gorilla, so I imagine you've got something here. Going after the set. Interesting.
I mean, I like extra cards, sure.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about that, unfortunately. I don't really want you to draw your way out of this.
Oh, come on. We're buddies. It's my birthday. Just give me a couple extra draws.
What are your back?
They are very powerful, rest assured.
I bet. Let's, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna activate one of the craziest cards in this pool for some reason. Premature Burial.
The question is, do you have another spell in hand that you can discard for that?
Ooh, Magic Drain. You know what? It's funny you mentioned that because I do have a spell to negate that, and I will.
All right.
I think it's worth it. So we'll bring back, Australia's back with a vengeance.
No, it's not. Go to sleep.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Well, thankfully it doesn't die because pre-mat isn't called a haunted.
Yeah.
So that's, well, actually, I don't even think that would matter anyway. Okay, well, there goes that plan.
I'm getting that card. You can't stop me.
I could turn this defender to attack position and just ram it into your gorilla, and then you don't get any card. That would be infinitely funnier, as a matter of fact.
Don't take 1,900 damage. Whatever will I do?
I think taking 1,900 damage to prevent you from drawing a card is actually probably the play here. So I'm gonna do it.
Things I never would have saw.
No, I don't want you to draw your way out of it. The Metamorph Malice token is invincible.
Yeah.
All right, we'll throw another one down.
Yeah.
You will die to the hands of Australia, hard leg. I'm just letting you know right now. That's the card I'm going to finish you with. I don't care if it takes more turns.
I don't think it's going to take any... Well, at least I can do this. Get out of here. Get them all out of here.
That's a nice pull, though, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. that butterfly yoke does not survive.
It does not. That has literally eaten every removal card you've had. Thankfully, you didn't have that turn 1 when I set 3. Otherwise, I probably just lost this game automatically.
Yeah, it would have been nice. Very much so. I'll go ahead and activate Infected Male.
What the fuck is
I'll
this?
end my turn. It's something that I thought was good until I read the latter half of it, but I already picked it by the time I did that.
He's coming for you, hard leg. He's coming for you.
Not again!
Ding, 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 ding!
This entire time.
I'll let you get some retribution. Let's do a game 3. Let's see if you can at least get 1 off of me.
Let's see if I can get at least 1. I can't believe The worst thing about that token, right, is I had the Book of Moon. And I'm like, no, it's fine. Whatever he brings out, I can Book of Moon and save the Alexandrite dragon. But you can't flip a token face down. Tokens don't work that way.
All right, I imagine you wanted to go second, so I'll go first. And I will just set a card face down, and I will pass it to you. Nice and simple.
All right. This time, I've really learned my lesson. I know I said that last time, and I did learn my lesson. The problem was the cards didn't learn the lesson. They gave me the worst of themselves. This time, I'm prepared. Berserk Gorilla.
It's not the SARS jewels, but, you know, we'll take it.
And you know what?
Are you gonna juice him up?
Oh, no.
Oh, the tricky.
I'm being tricky, too. We're getting in with all the damage, baby. There's half your life points gone, hopefully. Got him.
You never learn, hard leg. You never learn. You dare taste from the tree once more.
You don't got Metal Morph this time.
That's true,
right?
I don't.
Right?
This is a lot different.
Surely?
I don't have Metal Morph this time.
Okay.
But I do have something infinitely worse for you. It's called Raigeki.
What? The one time I'm aggressive, you have Raigeki.
If it makes you feel better, I had it last game, too. Behold, the winged Sage Falcos.
Yeah, that's fine.
And of course, the Malice token.
That Malice token's days are numbered.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I will set a singular card face down and pass the turn. Now that I know that you have Harpy's Feather Duster, I'm a bit scared.
It's fine. It's fine. That's just the butterfly yoke again. It ain't doing anything.
That's true. And if you, now that I said it, you're obviously going to pop it, right?
No. I'm going to steal your soul!
Oh, shit! Not my Falcos.
Behold.
I'm sorry, you didn't take the token.
If Ryza is the Lord and Savior, then meet your devil!
That's a sick pull. That's a sick pull.
I just hope that you don't have... Okay, good. Oh, you don't take the... It's at the Dark Monster!
I don't take the damage. Because it doesn't go to the grave or it doesn't get banished.
And I can't fight this turn, but he's here.
You cannot.
He's got the big orb.
He does. I'm down. Behold my Drillroid.
All right.
You don't think I can take on your Caius, but I have the ego of Gage.
Just boosting that ego, baby.
We are.
26.
We are. We gonna get in?
Yep.
We are gonna get in. Okay.
You're in.
I will set yet another card face down. Drillroid will live to fight another day. Don't set any defense position monsters, hard leg. It might be your doom.
I wasn't planning to. Go, my wind-up warrior!
He's back!
I'm winding it up, and I'm letting it loose. How do you like taking 200?
Who said anything about me taking 200? Behold, Forbidden Lance!
But that's forbidden! Not supposed to do that. What will Solemn Johnson think?
This Drillroid is going to carry me to victory.
Just don't draw Eye Iron. I can't lose
Eye
to that
Iron,
3
please,
days
up
in
the
a row.
top. Damn it. Damn it. That would have been the perfect end. Behold, Drillroid's power.
He's digging.
And I'll set another one face down. You think you're going to kill this Drillroid, but it's not going to happen.
One way or another, that Drillroid's dying.
It's not. I will tell you right now. I will protect it till the very end.
I have decisions to make, and they're not good decisions. So I've got two options. If I do this, and that's some kind of battle trick, then I'm dead because you attack next turn.
You're on 19.
16.
I don't have lethal on board.
Yeah, but if you have any kind of, again, any kind of battle trick, anything that lowers my attack or raises your attack, then you're going to do at least 300.
I'm just stating as the way the board currently looks, I don't have lethal on the board, okay? No, the Druroid! I guess the end is here. I'm not protecting him.
Like, yeah, we're just going to go for that. That's the more certain one. Or not certain,
Battle
but...
Pack Special, Tribute to the Doomed.
Yeah.
I'm passing. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Good. I was like, I know you have a 1900 attacker in there, his battle prowess and everything.
We're just modulating the deck to put a Eye Iron on the top. That's really what we're doing. Setting and passing, huh? A coward's play. Okay. This is probably ballsy because I don't know what the set is, but I'll get rid of it. If it's like Night Assailant, I'll be happy. Ooh, and it was outplayed.
Consider yourself happy.
Got 30 cards in deck. What are the chances I'm going to draw Eye Iron? Just saying.
Every turn it increases.
And we will have another turn yet. I'll set another in pass.
All right. True Yu-Gi-Oh! As it was meant to be played. No!
Exactly.
I'll set a card in my turn. You got the right deck.
Excellent.
Certainly you didn't get the Feather Storm, too.
The best card imaginable. Behold, I'm getting in. Mysterious Guard.
I've never seen that before. It's so mysterious.
Mysterious. And he's mysteriously in attack position, attacking your life point.
Sure, I'll allow that.
I gotta put a clock on you. I can't wait.
I need any monster beats over this. I'm pretty sure. Just give me a monster.
Sure.
My
any monster beats over.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good monster. All right, Alex, you're not the only one with a Doom Caliber Knight.
Ooh, that's a good card. Yep.
Unless it explodes.
Yeah, well, about that. Oh, do you have something? Oh, do you have Eclipse? Oh, please set my Mysterious Guard face down. Please. Oh, book. Okay. All right, that'll work.
Yeah, 1800 is pretty big. You still have to have unmatched battle prowess to get over it.
Very true. Very true.
Just go to sleep, Doom Caliber Knight. That animation plays nothing. Don't do anything.
He's just, he's taking the day off, you know? He had a hard day. He was riding a lot. That's so fucking fun.
Yeah, this sword was really heavy and everything. I mean, I understand it.
Speaking of swords that were heavy, what were you saying about the battle prowess? I just top decked it, by the way. It's not Eye Iron, at least. It's not Eye Iron.
It might as well be. It doesn't look like... I can't believe I have to fucking do this again.
Yeah! Flip that guard down. Let's go. All right, I'll take 2 free cards, sure. Does Mysterious Guard only work on sets? We're about to find out. Or on face-ups? Oh, it does. I have to bounce one of my own cards.
It's mandatory.
Well, that sucks. I guess I put the guard just back on top then. No, I kind of want the Insect Knight, though. Yeah, I'll put the Insect Knight on top. You can kill the guard. I don't care.
Okay. Oh, it puts it on top of the deck. I thought it just put it bounced.
This card's actually, like, low-key not terrible. It's just bad when it's bouncing your own stuff.
All right, go Doom Cal. Yeah, battle phase. Let's just battle. Don't tell me you've got another Mirror Force.
I don't have another Mirror Force, but I do have the card that has not resolved in 3 games.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just kill it with hammers.
The battle prowess is getting in hard, like one way or the other.
Setting it down. I mean, he'll be able to attack over it, but he won't be able to get in. It'll be the Mysterious Guard doing all the
Mysterious Guard will get in mysteriously. Yeah. Behold, the battle prowess returns.
I like how with Mysterious Guard's art, like they drew a picture of him, and they're like, what do we do for the background? They're like, I don't know, we only drew a picture of him. Let's just put him in the background too.
Just copy him and make him bigger.
Yeah.
All right, draw your last pathetic card, Hardleg.
300
life points.
You! Oh, you! I can't put this in attack mode, I will tell you. Alright. It's in the
Please,
hands of the Furies now.
I guess we do this.
Oh.
Behold,
No!
the Lord and Savior has returned.
Rise!
End this duel, Lord and Savior.
Oh,
Boom!
there's nothing I could have done. I don't know what oh, the set card?
Yeah, what was
A hero emerges.
Oh.
Just hoping I got one of my big, like, tribute monsters or whatever. That's the
Yeah.
ideal point, is when
Yeah.
you're top decking.
All right, let's take a look at your deck here. I have my deck pulled up on the screen.
Oh,
while we're
dang,
just
you got, like,
chatting.
some doubles and stuff.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned about, do you have the other Mirror Force? I'm like, no. And I actually had it set because I just drew it off your Eclipse, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I actually got some pretty cracked cards. I mean, I got double Mirror Force, double Ryza, and then Snatch Pre-Mat Raigeki was kind of crazy. Even double Doomcow and double Chiron was like okay, too.
yeah.
Because they're just big at the end of the day. The rest of these cards were questionable, but the Golden Apples was actually pretty sick. I was happy I drafted that.
I got, I got the Feather Duster. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, Duster's pretty nuts. I definitely got some, like, stronger one-ups. You have Caius. Like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Assailant's pretty good. Breaker's insane. Like, I didn't get Breaker. You got Doomcow. You got Gorilla.
I got Skill Drain. I was really hoping
Skill
I was
Drain's
like...
very funny.
I took a whole bunch of, like, 1,800, 2,000 attackers. I'm like, if I can get Skill Drain,
Yeah.
I just win, maybe. As long
Right.
as he doesn't have any attack. And I went in hard on, like, if I just take the big attack monsters and get all the battle tricks, I'll be fine. And I was not fine.
It's crazy because, like, even with us going through and removing a lot of, like, the Battle Pack 3 cards that are, like, type or attribute specific, I still feel like just the quality of the cards was just, like, so bad. Like, yeah, we get some crazy cards, but I feel like most of the time there's only one good card of the 3 to pick. And I think that's just, like, the unfortunate part of Battle Pack is that people would not really do this in, like, the draft environment that we're playing. They would, like, actually draft it, like, one card per pack and move around. But even then, it's just, like, some of these cards just feel so bad to play with. And these sets were released in, what, like 2012, 2013, 14? And we're playing with, like, I don't know, like some of it's rough.
Listen, that first turn, right? I had, on the very first game, the reason I passed, I had the Wind-Up Warrior, Goblinberg, and the Tricky. And it's like, oh, between all of those, I have access to the whole rank 4 pool. I've got Ardreas, so I could make rank 5s. And I'm sitting there like, these are all great if Cimo has something I can remove. But you have, like, a set trap, and it's like, any trap gets rid of this, and then I'm down a 2-for-1. It's like, yep, the extra deck just not worth it in these older formats oftentimes, unless you already know you've got the advantage.
Right, or just to, like, stick a larger guy, right? That's, like, kind of, because, like, in draft formats, like, just having a big guy is a huge swing most of the time, just because removal is so scarce. So, like, for instance, like, when I made the Zen Meister in, like, the first game, right?
Removal is so... I was just gonna say, oh, removal is so scarce. That's the guy who has Raigeki and 2 Mirror Force.
Okay, I can't control if the fucking generator is gonna give me a UR and 2 SRs and Mirror Force happens to be there twice,
Like, I'm sitting here on Tribute for the Doomed, and that's the best removal I've got.
I think Soul Exchange is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, as long as you have a Tribute guy, I think that card's totally valid in a format like this. But, yeah, I definitely got, like, the upper end of, like, good removal cards. That's, like, I'm not even gonna deny that. Like... So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoy. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout to Shout1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, Phoenix the Immortal, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Little Fadeleaf, Draconic, Dylan Rare Hunter, JW11860, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Flannel Daddy, Chrono the Branded Enjoyer, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady, Uncle Brian of Stardust, Power Rave, both out a stupidly long name that barely makes any sense and is annoying to read out loud, Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT cancel by all community soon, cancel by all committee soon, cancel by all players soon, Nicholas Carpenter, Corvain, Calvin Tempest, RIP Akira Toriyama, Daniel Howell, and Life Keeps Using Solemn Judgment on my hopes and dreams. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.